Hello everyone, welcome to Diecast Calls, your destination for top quality Redline Hot Wheels, manufactured 1968 through 1977. The Redline era is really what I try to emphasize here. I do get the later era Hot Wheels, Black Walls, and super fast Matchbox, call those Black Walls as well, Corgi, Play Art, Kenner, etc. But today we're going to go over the color Magenta. Spectraflame Magenta was a color that was originated by Mattel in Spectraflame, which means it was a translucent paint that was applied over a Zymac treated metal so that you get this beautiful shine and luster. This is a Peeping Bomb, and the Peeping Bomb in Magenta came in a number of variety of colors. It's a great car to have a rainbow of colors. This is a beautiful Magenta Peeping Bomb. I'll put that over on the side there. Next up for Magenta would be a custom Continental. This is a cool car too, isn't it? 1969 release, white interior, of course, deep magenta color, a little bit of toning, as you can see. The hood nick is because of the design of the hood opening up and jamming against the cowl in the front there. So try to be very careful with your toys as far as opening up the hoods and not causing any type of damage. It's a nice little custom Continental. Magenta's a cool color, really sought after. I'll tell you why. There's a cool car here I want to show you. It's called the Olds 442 that came in magenta, salmon, pink, blue, lime, yellow, etc. And this one is a beautiful example of a Magenta 442, again, white interior. Look at the tooth on there, very distinctive tooth, and the beautiful chromy front. Yep, the profile of the Olds 442, super shiny. Yeah. Now, one of the things about the car is to make sure that when you do get an Olds 442, that the wing is not a reproduction. You can tell it's this one is original because it's very squishy. I use that term squishy because some people, that's the way I learned it, right? So here it is, the spoiler, the wing, and I'm putting very little pressure on it, and the thing is bending, right? So you can tell if it's bending. It also has some numbers imprinted, but don't let that fool you, because I have seen reproductions with numbers on them, so don't always take that for granted. It's got to have the nice long posts, and it has to be very pliable, very pliable. So that goes, that spoiler, the wing goes into those two holes right there, nice long post, like I said. In she goes, and it's a original wing, and you want to have that for your Olds 442 to be complete. Now, one of the things I wanted to bring up and really highlight today's little video with Magenta, but also, oh, this is a beautiful Seasider, isn't it? The Seasider came with a boat. Now, you notice I have it opened up a little bit. I want to show you something about that. Let's look at the car first. Absolutely gorgeous Magenta Seasider. You can't beat it. This is a beautiful preserved car. Absolutely gorgeous finish on that Magenta. Look at the engine, super shiny. And the distinctive matted black paint that accents the beautiful Magenta finish. Clean, clear glass. Of course, it's a US model. There's the back. Beautiful car. But the thing about the Seasider is they were manufactured complete in the blister pack with a boat. And the boat, I open this baby up, kind of show you. The way you do that is you actually pry it open with a razor blade, and then I also used a tune-up tool in between there to sort of pry it apart. And what you're prying apart are the two posts on the inside there. In fact, I put it back together just briefly here before the start of the video. There it goes. So it comes apart, and it reveals the authenticity of the car, of the accessory, and you can see the numbers on there. The numbers imprinted by Mattel, because there have been so many reproductions made. I'll show you the difference. So here's the original. It does snap together, like I said. The two posts go together, and there you go. You push it together like that. But before I push it together, I want to show you. It's pretty flat on the top here. A reproduction will not be as flat. You'll have a little dimple in the side there. You see right in the middle, a little dimple there. And then also the little knob right here, it's kind of rounded. And the original doesn't, it's very sharp. It's a very sharp knob right there versus this one. See the difference there? And a little bit of color difference as well. But the also this is original. I'll put that back on the original Seasider. And so you can see the difference is that I also opened up these two, is that there's no numbers. So nothing imprinted on the inside. So this is definitely a reproduction. But you know what? When I get a Seasider doesn't have a boat, I have a couple of these extras that I want to put on the boat so that it's a complete casting. So when I sell the Seasider, I want to have it complete. And I'll tell the customer, hey, it is a reproduction, so they know. The reproductions also came in orange. This is also reproduction. So there you go. I just want to quick show you this little example of, magenta, and then a little side note about the originality of the accessories, both the boat on the Seasider and the wing on the Olds 442. But don't you love magenta? What a beautiful color. Thank you, Mattel, for preserving this hobby for so long with your good work that you did when you made these cars in Hawthorne, California, and in Hong Kong, so that we as collectors today can enjoy the absolute beauty, the craftsmanship, the attention to detail of what you guys did. So until then, Diecast Calls, stop by often. I release videos 1 or 2 times a week. I'll be having some spotlights, also color spotlights on red, blue, lime. I have a couple of chocolates in there, a couple of browns coming up soon. Until then, subscribe and like today. Goodbye, everybody.